Hi guys, Clayton Williams from Inhabit Real Estate here with you today, giving you a sneak preview of the Lads Edition Historic Architecture Walking Tour. Let me introduce you to my friend Eric Wheeler of Positively Portland Walking Tours. Here's Eric.
Hey Clayton, thanks so much for the opportunity to talk and walk here in beautiful leafy Lads Edition. I am an architectural historian and walking tour guide, and I'd like to give you a little preview of what we're going to be seeing on an upcoming tour. So here we are in Lads Edition, and what is it about Lads Edition that is so special? Well, we've got some elements here. We've got this amazing tree canopy, these incredible 100-plus-year-old trees, which are a defining character of the neighborhood. We've got incredible architecture, particularly from the first 2 or 3 decades of the 20th century, and we'll be focusing on that on the tour. We're going to talk about the craftsmen, we're going to talk about the colonials, we're going to talk about the Spanish colonial revival. We even have an Italian Presbyterian church that we're going to talk about. So I think, though, for most people, they think of this crazy quilt grid, right? With these funny diagonal streets that intersect and ending up at a diamond-shaped thing or a circle, frustrating to many people. But when you look at it from a bird's eye view, you look at it from a map maker's view, you can see that there is a symmetry and a harmony and an internal logic that was in the back of William S. Ladd's mind when he came up with this idea to plat this in 1891. There is no other neighborhood like this in the city of Portland. To be honest with you, other than Washington, D.C. or Paris, there's really no neighborhood quite like this that has this, what they call orthogonal. I'll get into that later. We won't bore you with details right now. But what you can expect on the tour is I will lead you from street to street, house to house, and we'll stop in front of a house like this little simple but delightful, charming bungalow. And I will tell you a little bit about what makes this, what are the elements in this house that describe its craftsman origin and maybe its origin as a starter home for young couples moving to Portland 100 years ago. So there are stories about the place and the space, talk about transportation, talk about the streetcar era and how that had a huge impact, actually was the genesis of the platting of this neighborhood. So lots to see and do. Try to keep it within an hour and a half, perhaps, hour and a half or so. I'd like to offer plenty of opportunity for you to ask me questions and make some comments of your own. If you live in the neighborhood, maybe you've got some stories you'd like to share. So I really look forward to having the opportunity, once the veil has been lifted, shall we say, from our pandemic, and we'll have hopefully a lovely day like this and have an opportunity to take a stroll in leafy, lovely Lads Edition, and I hope you can join us. I'm Eric Wheeler with Positively Portland Walking Tours. Thanks for watching.